Gavin and Max, did you learn anything about them and their ability to perform in those high-pressure
Gosh,
situations?
that's what I just told him, man. It's Max coming back after going 3-0 on that guy and striking out probably their best hitter with the bases loaded was showed some heart, showed some fight. He wasn't sharp, but you don't have to be sharp. You just have to compete and fight your way through it. And then Gavin comes out and goes behind their 3-hole guy 2-0 and comes back and blows him up. So that's really, really good. Old Gavin went out there. Their guy, their left-hander is really, really good. He struck us out 12 times. Major pitched his rear end off. Hageman pitched his rear end off. Gavin Van Kempen threw to one batter and got the win after all those guys did all that. But yeah, that's God, what a game. They're good. We struck out, I think, 13 times. They struck out 17 times. You're not going to see a better pitching matchup no matter who you come see play.
Coach, it's obviously still early in the season, but can you say how much faith you have in your bullpen now as opposed to like a month ago? I mean, how much of a drastic difference is it in a short period of time?
You know, that Marshall game showed me a lot about. We brought, I think, 6 guys out of the bullpen in relief, and Hageman and Hamilton Oliver weren't 2 of them.
Right.
They needed the rest because they've been pitching a lot. So those guys at Marshall pitched really well, and when you pitch really well in those midweek games, you get opportunities on weekends. And the fact that Hageman was able to rest because he started last weekend and threw 80-some pitches. So, but that's his role. He struck everybody out. And anybody can start a game. It takes a special kind of dude to finish a game with the game on the line. And he was really good when it mattered.
Aiden came out really hot. Seemed like he lost a bit of his command and then rebounded. I mean, does he rebound like that maybe a year ago?
One thing about Mage is he's going to compete no matter what. He was so mad when I took him out of the game. He was probably mad I didn't put him at shortstop. You know, that's just the way Mage is, and that's what makes him really good. He's such a competitor, and he never wants to come out. He could throw 200 pitches in a game and want to finish the game. But yeah, he wasn't as sharp tonight, but gave us a chance to win. They got some hits off of him that a lot of other guys haven't been getting. So he'll learn from that, and he'll keep getting better. But, yeah, I thought he was really good.
When you have a game like this where both pitchers are dominant, striking a lot of guys out, do you try to get your guys to change their approach a little bit at the plate, either see more, cut down on swings? Is there something you do when you see how the game's going that way?
Yeah, you know, we went into it saying just hit the fastball and don't swing at the slider, and it's pretty easy to say. But the reason they swing at the slider below the zone because it looks like a fastball. So anytime a pitcher can make you take strikes and swing at balls, he's having a really good night, and that's what that guy was doing. That's as good a lefty as we'll see this whole season.
What did Skylar hit?
He hit a fastball, you know, and I told him too that, you know, the fact that he's a threat to bunt, he showed bunt earlier in that at-bat with men on first and second, and we were going to try and get a base hit bunt down. And anytime a pitcher thinks a guy might bunt, you have a tendency to say, okay, here, if you're going to bunt, here's a fastball, see if you can get it down. And so we took the bunt off and let him swing away, and what a big hit that was. That's probably the biggest hit of the season. But, you know, you look at the way the inning started. Chumley had a huge double to lead off the inning, and Kyle West gets a big hit, and Peraza gets a 2-strike slider and ties the game up with a ground ball to second. It was just Cresser gets an unbelievable walk, and then Skylar does his thing. So that was a team inning there. That wasn't just Skylar, but they all played a part in that one.
You've talked a lot about guys taking advantage of getting opportunities. You know, Skylar was a pinch runner, late inning kind of guy last year. Obviously, he's gotten a chance to show more this year. So, I mean, what kind of opportunities is he taking advantage of?
You know, we didn't know going into the season if Skylar was going to be in the starting lineup or not. But without JJ and Salve and Hussey and Cresser been out, Skylar got a chance to play, and he's making the most of it. Couldn't be happier for him. He's one of the nicest kids in the world and deserves everything that's coming to him. But he's still got a lot of work to do. You know, there's some pitches he still struggles to hit, but just sure I'm happy to have him out there.
We saw JJ taking some BP today. Is he getting closer to return?
JJ's feeling better today than he did yesterday, but I can still beat him in a race. So
How long is this race you guys are running?
it's ongoing.